Hello, and good day. So, gonna do a little talking head thing here, I guess, for a second. Trying to determine what exactly to do with this YouTube thing. Um, so, it's a lot of effort, and it's cool. I like to do it. And I think it'd be neat to look back, you know, at what's, getting built out here or whatever. But it's a heck of a lot of effort to do it and edit stuff and put it out. Sorry, everything's shaking. My desk is I'm in the upstairs office and it's kind of sound parallax. Every time I move, everything shakes. So, not really premium production values. But anyhow, so I'd like to do this. I'd like to get some traction out of it. I don't know. I've heard that YouTube is prioritizing smaller content creators, so that's cool. So maybe be able to get some traction. However, I'm not sure what kind of format people want to see. So if you leave like a comment about like what you dig, or I mean, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest. Sorry. So leave a comment about like what you dig, what you want to see, like actually doing stuff, or just saying this is what I did, this is what it looks like, this is how it works. You don't see that? Like, I don't know, there's too many just like montages out there, I think, of sped up stuff to music just to fill space of people doing menial tasks on cars, and I don't know if that's necessarily good content that people want to watch. I don't know anything that I do is necessarily good content that people want to watch. So I guess just let me know what you dig and what you think you would like, and I'll try that and see if it gets any traction. So that's all. Just thought I would drop this in there real quick and see if I can get some feedback, if anybody even watches this. So if you do, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you think you dig, like what I do that sucks, whatever, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm awkward. So anyhow, appreciate it, and here is a video that I made about 10 minutes ago, so enjoy. Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. It's been a hot minute since I've put anything out there. Been busy. We took a little vacation, did some mountain biking up in Copper Harbor, Michigan, did some tent camping. So all in all, pretty good time. Got pretty good inspiration for the expo bus back there to put some more work into it and get it finished up. So, excuse me, talk about that a little bit today and show off what else I've been up to. So, go ahead and get into it. I don't know why I'm looking up in this corner for some reason. I've got a big chunk of dirt in my eye. I'm trying to see it. That's it. That's all it is. So first thing I've done is there used to be racking all down this back wall. It all used to be turned 90 degrees. And so that racking basically continued all the way down the wall. And I took down two sections and then moved them over here. And also, two-post lift used to be right here in this back corner. And it is now right here with a very mangled Jeep on it and a giant mess around it. But kind of got tired of having everything stacked up here and the lift in the back, and I had to pull stuff out to get to the lift. It was just inconvenient to get to the lift and wasn't conducive for storage or for getting stuff on the lift, so I moved it over here in front of the 12 by 12 door so I can actually just back gooseneck straight in under the lift, load things, unload things, which I did twice yesterday. Super handy and makes life a lot easier. Having it in the front right there frees up a lot more space. I've got more room for Buford right here, and just everything flows a little better. And then I flipped the Fedal, like I said, 90 degrees back there, which made a little more room. And I can line up 4 cars back here and still be able to pull them out and get forks into the lift or into the racks. So just all in all, makes things a little smoother. Excuse me again. Just picked up this sweet thing, Swag Off-Road Finger Brake, and bought all of the gooseneck dies with it. And this is a little something I'm experimenting with, making 3D printed dimple dies. I don't think I can get it apart. There we go. 3 printed dimple dies. Saw it on YouTube, must be real. So there's that. Still sitting about the same on this thing. Need to hook up fuel lines. Big stop beam thing was the steering, which I pulled the column out of a parts truck, and I'm going to hack into it and get the steering together so that it'll actually move. And then this is all the interior out of that '08 that the ZF6 in this truck came out of, and I think it's going to go into Buford. Cloth seats, because I cannot stand leather. So that's going on with that thing. Hopefully jump on it soon, because I'm going to be waiting on parts. And back to Gulliver the Adventure Bus. So when we last left off, my plan was transverse TDI in the back. Just making compromises. I always wanted this thing to be four-wheel drive. Always wanted to be four-wheel drive. Ran across a guy on the internet who did a rear engine four-wheel drive with output shaft coming, like the front output shaft on the transfer case. So like this output shaft driving the back wheels. Kind of a packaging nightmare. And you're also running, he went the other way and used the front, or the original rear output, but now the front output. To go to the front and made the bus front-wheel drive. I mean, it's probably going to work, but I'm not sure about the handling characteristics, and also it's just not what I want. And it's a long drive shaft. I don't know. It might work, it might not. I'm not going to say it will or won't. I'm not going to do it. So, thought more about it. And I'm like, hey, why don't I just plop a TDI, common rail TDI up there, straight in between the seats. Just like Jeep Forward Control or the Volkswagen LT. Take all this garbage off. The only thing I really run into is the oil pans on these are not conducive, so it has to be sky high. I'm thinking I can set the engine back a little further and actually get it maybe behind the axle and save space that way. And so the reason I have this Jeep is to get this NV3550. It is a colossal mess. Getting this thing apart has been a disaster. NV3550, and it's bought a Dana 20 to get passenger side drop, and also way smaller, and also that Jeep Rubicon transfer case cost a fortune, so I can resell it and get some money back in. Same with these Jeep Dana 44s. And I'm going to use this, which is currently upside down. Toyota axle in the front. I have another Toyota axle over there that'll go in the back. And hopefully all this stuff will work. And we will finally have a four-wheel drive Volkswagen bus. So bear with me. I'm waiting. I ordered an adapter from Whitbread to put that TDI, the common rail TDI. And I'll probably start with one of those 1.8 turbos to mock it up and get everything set, and then slide the TDI on just to, because it'd be easier. And made it to that bad boy. Got an adapter coming from Novak to mate the Dana 20 to the back of this transmission. So once that's all here, I'll be able to start putting everything together in here. And the goal is, fingers crossed, to be able to drive this thing next year. So metric ton of work to do, but I think it's doable. I have a feasible plan. I'm going to stick to it, which I say every time, but I mean it this time. So that's that. And then Buford, same goal, driving by New Year's. Like New Year's Eve, I want this truck to drive under its own power and look semi-decent. So a lot to do there too. Still have to make money. Still have to have 3 kids and still have to, you know, like eat and stuff. So lofty goals. I think they're achievable, but it is what it is.